Welcome! So, we made it. Now it's time to test the complete thing end to end. So, hopefully everything will work okay and we're going to have reasons to celebrate. So, what is the checklist for this final module? Well, we're going to create a new change in development. And if everything works okay, this change will create a new commit point that will trigger a new integration activity, and this integration activity will then eventually trigger the deployment to testing first, to production then, in an automated fashion. And I mean, what we have to do is just to enjoy automation in action. So by the time you're going to commit the change, if you want, just have your stopwatch ready and just time out how much it takes from a change to be deployed in production. Let's go to the virtual machine. So the only thing that I did while we were not together is, as I said, I put together the same step that we made for testing into production. Again, it's nothing really spectacular. I just changed here the name of the database from testing to production. And I just ran also a testing release just to make sure that everything is okay. And I mean, production, as you can hear from the little thunder icon, it's going to be triggered every time the staging test is completed. So ideally, we're going to commit. The commit is going to trigger a build. Once the build is available, first it's going to go testing, and if testing checks OK, it's going to be the turn of production. All right, so let's close it up. Let's go to our development environment. This is hopefully the last time we're going to play with SSMS today. And let's create whatever type of change we would like to do. So let's go here in tables, and let's get, I don't know, RSS feeds. And here in columns, let's create a new column, which can be, I don't know, rating. The rating of the RSS feed. So we can go here and say, column like this. It's going to save it. Nice. I'm going to commit. And here we can say something like added rating to RSS feeds. OK, so get your stopwatches ready, because by the time I commit, the whole thing should happen automatically. So committing, it's fine. Let's go back to Azure SQL Devops. So builds, we have the new build right here. It's already detected the changes that need to be included. If you want to have a better understanding of what is the change, again in repo, we can go under tables. Under tables, we have RSS feed, added rating to RSS feeds, right? This is the change that we just committed, that automatically detected. Let's go back to the pipeline. The pipeline, it's been deployed. The checkout is already done. The package is being created. Let's give it another minute or so, but the schema validation is successful. So first, we're going to create the deployment package, and it's going to be tested against the unit tests that we created. And I mean, we should expect everything to go nice and smooth, because we didn't really change anything really critical at the schema. OK, all the tests were passed. So now we're going to have the post-job checkout. Boom! And now, if everything worked OK, we have a new release. There you go. New release is right here, right? And as you can see, testing is already in progress. So by the time we're talking, we have the download of the artifacts, and now it's going to be created, the deployment packet is being created, and then it's going to be also run. All right, so let's open this up. All right, the perform create was successful, and now we're just waiting for the deployment for new resources. So one thing that I didn't really show to you in the previous video was what is the content of the release package. Let's take a look at that right now. So within the release package, you have all the information that you need to update the schema, but what is more important, it's the reports section. Here you're going to find some reports that are really interesting when it comes down to understanding what you've been releasing. This changes HTML file will contain everything that was changed for that specific release, in this case just our DBO RSS feeds with the new column that was created. And I mean, we do not provide stuff that was identical, but you can include that if you want. Just follow through this URL. In case there was any drifting, the drifting will be included in this section as well, right? So under each and every release, you're going to have one release folder for each and every environment. Oh, production seems like it's already there. And for each and every one of them, you're going to have the changes right here. So let's take a look at production. Boom, the same. So let's verify the pipeline. So let's go back to, all right, sorry for jumping back and forth, to our release pipeline. All right, production is still undergoing, but the release package was created, so probably now, okay, production was created. Before wrapping it up, let's make sure that everything is okay. So in testing, we should be expecting under tables, the very same column that we just created under RSS feeds column, rating, great. And the same goes for production. In production, we should have the same changes that we've done before. So we didn't really record that, but I mean, we run that as a test release. We have the social security and the Twitter handle that we included before. And also, under RSS feeds, we have the new column, which is rating, which is great. And the same obviously applies to the rest of the stored procedures. So yeah, we made it. We eventually put together an automated CI/CD pipeline that triggered a change from the development to the build environment, and then to testing and to production, and all of it happened in, I guess, less than 5 minutes. In the next section, we're going to wrap it up and give you some next steps.